Greetings, this is Freener Rudimentia, and I welcome you to my recap of Critical Role episode 83, Saga of the Bells Hells. To start off the episode, we go through announcements, including like they're going through their things for sponsors, like their new sponsor Stag, which is a lot of leggings and I think and tights there. Another announcement, and this one I guess I should have said that they've done previous years, but with all the stuff, they will not be doing a new Critical Role, a new Foresight dive. This for February, which I hate. After that, and a few more announcements, which includes which if you want to know more, you can just go to you could go to Twitch and try to see the original video, if it's out, or if you're watching this late enough, go to the link in the description, which will show you the YouTube video of this. It might not be out. It won't be out for a few days, so keep in mind. And we go into the intro and recap, and now we finally get to it. What is this? Their first episode physically on Ruidus, the Ruddy Moon, the prison of Predathos. They need to think fast though, because they're in this encampment stuff. You'll see images soon, and they need to try to sneak away out of it without learning any of the guards there, but also quickly, because they know, besides the possum there waiting on that came with them. Pretty soon, the guards from the other side, from the Exandrian side of the Bloody Gate, will be storming in and stuff. It also raises an alarm. They could be facing a pincer. They could if they don't hurry, they could get pinned between the new arrivals and the standing guard. Which brings us to
WizKids Minis Fresh Cut Grass, that's me. Ashton Graymore and Fern Calloway are ready to join your couch party. Yay. That sounds dirty. Order your plush friends today. Check out the Bells Hells plush at wizkids.io/BellsHellsPlush.
Yo, snap. Okay, so maybe not as ramshackle as I thought.
Whoa.
Yeah. Is that the bell tower?
Did we see this before?
What is that for? What the fuck is that for?
And
oh, if Scanlan could see me now, my sweet boy.
Wait, what? You're Scanlan's dad?
You don't
just
know
dropping that shit right on the Oh my god.
Whoa, look at the portal light.
So
oh, that's where we come from.
From this perspective, it does look like we're standing on pudding.
I say like brie cheese.
Brie cheese, yeah.
Yum.
It's like some nice tapioca.
We got to a moment where like, I knew it.
I love remember our brunches.
I know, that's what I immediately thought.
You're still I love the little...
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that visual effect is amazing.
Well, right away, Orm's going to hop up onto Fern's shoulder and hold on to her horns and scan around and see if anyone is insight sees us.
And I'll match his perception and look for cover, like structures.
We need to move.
Still standing here in the center?
Yeah.
We need to move now. That Thought Eater was coming through.
It was
left or right?
A Thought Eater and a Juggernaut that's coming through?
Possibly.
Well, Juggernaut,
Juggernaut
might
is a
already
possum.
be through.
This is the
I'm looking for the possum.
You look down and see this tiny little possum is like biting at your wheel.
I wheel back to hit him.
Don't pick him up. Take him with us.
I have the bag. I was trying to put him in the bag.
Yeah.
I'll gently usher
gotta
him into the
move.
bag.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's go,
to-
let's go.
Question for the DM: is that an open space between the fences, or is that enclosed? Like, are we in a
A little gap,
enclosed?
but is that just miniature?
Correct. That is just
concrete?
miniature setup. It is enclosed. You,
Oh shit! How the fuck do we get out of this fence?
Jump.
well,
Do we-
made a perception check.
27.
27?
Looking for
Kind
anybody.
of leaping up over that point. 27 is pretty decent. You do see over in this area, there are two looks like conversing right.
So I got to back into it. Sorry. Anyway. Actually,
Horns over on that edge.
I can see through the fence?
No, he jumped up.
He
over.
jumped up on
Oh,
Fern's
Fern's
horns and is
shoulder.
glancing over quickly.
just like
And you can see other figures kind of just walking through some of the tents and it is, now that you get a top view, you are in the center of probably about 60-ish buildings built entirely around the center of the Bloody Bridge's arrival place. You've dropped
So
right into the
cool.
center of another encampment.
Can we jump up and over and hide behind these rocks right here?
Right
Just
here?
like get out of this way. Like I was thinking that way.
They're gonna hit the bell.
Yeah, you can.
anyway, they're getting prep time, trying to figure out how they're gonna hide. Because they realize that they'll be in trouble if they have to fight the entire encampment, plus whatever's coming through. Two, they decide to try to make a quiet but rushed charge toward the tent to hide. Okay. And then
Rain check.
Unbelievable.
Shortly thereafter,
Celestial body.
Another juggernaut.
one of the juggernauts
Another juggernaut.
that was pursuing from behind and begins to clamber through.
I. Fuck.
Not now, Claude. Something
Rain check.
Unbelievable.
Stress reliever, but now's not the time.
I am going to cast Phantasmal Force on the Juggernaut because I think he's gonna be. Shut up! I think he's gonna be stupider.
anyway, they got that they have that thought eater up there too as well. Oh god, he came through already. Man. This is the same thought eater that they fought back on Exandria while trying to get through the gate. Oh. And they decide it best. They are focused more on hiding and staying undetected. But they need to figure out how to escape. Like, is there any gaps in the fences they can exploit? Like, there you can see them here and here, but that could just be where the miniatures meet. Mhm. And I try to also avoid having the thought you detect them and just send another mental. It's already out of them once. They came through. Unfortunately, there's like if you see where the cursor, there was a bell right there, and when it goes, it telepathically rings it. So the alarm is set. They are now. They are not. Oh, the enemy is now fully on guard. They discuss what to do and stuff. They can hear the howls of some creatures off in the distance, like sort of like a wolf howl, but with a more distorted end. I kind of admit when I heard that I thought it was, oh, don't tell me they have wolf kings up here. You know, you remember the wolf king from from more or less more about when the party was separated. It was the first group. Anyway, let's see. They did discuss whether or not there could be werewolves there, and since they're on the moon, is it always considered a full moon? Like, could you potentially have werewolves that are full time there? Uh, I think they, as I recall, they right around here they cast a darkness spell to hide and stuff, which will definitely prevent them from being spotted direct from seeing their physical eyes. But they'll still know something's up, and they try to sneak off there. At least if they try shooting anything there, they will like it will be at severe disadvantage. It will be at disadvantage. I think, as I recall, by the way, I think that when before earlier they decided to just take the possum, which is like a transformed juggernaut, and just like put him in the bag of holding. Sorry, I'm recording this right after watching it for the first time, so. They're uh they're trying to escape there. I think some of them are trying to notice the notice the dark spear of darkness. Uh, Actually, try to spot them over the uh uh over the thing, like get up higher so they could you and sort of like though I think he sort of plays it off as a confusion of the flat Exandria. But now I gotta wonder: does he also believe in a flat Ruidus? You know, like a or disc, which is only so deep. Hmm. Hmm. There. I wonder if he's gonna go that. It would not surprise me. One of the ones, like I think the fighter, knowing something's up, definitely knowing something's up. Just use telekinesis to throw a bunch of rocks and stuff, causing dexterity checks to be made. I actually forget. I actually forget if how many of them made it or not. Like made their checks, and then
But why does Mister do so much more?
Because he's a giant.
Oh, wow.
And that's all I'm going to get up.
Yeah, so I get.
the problem is I have to like add like subtract like for my time thing, and wherever I notice if I hear it, then I have to check the time and subtract them. It's not always accurate.
Up. I head through the gate.
Okay, I think it's 5, 10, 15
Oh,
feet.
by the way, they've noticed people going to the gate. Is like, wait, there's a gate.
Step beyond the hole, and you're now out of the darkness. And that's all of your movement. You still have your action.
Mister's okay.
Mister's okay?
He's okay, everybody.
Okay.
Mister's okay.
Okay, good.
Really?
He's up. Yeah, he's got 60 hit points.
He's a beefy boy.
6-0?
Yeah,
He's
that's
a
like,
chonkers!
by the way, that's like what Trinket had at level 20.
Hey.
But why does Mister do so much more?
Because he's a giant.
Oh, wow.
No. Save it.
Save it for the fight. Save it for the fight.
No. Lana, you still have your action.
Take your time. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm
okay.
sorry. I'm sorry.
This is panic.
Frumpkin had to.
Can I take a minute to look left and see what is down the direction?
Okay. Anyway, another shot of trinket from Sam.
You can dash or you can cast a spell.
All right.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna look both ways. See who. Can I see anybody?
What happened?
Sorry, I
No,
fucked
wait.
up, everybody. I fucked up.
You didn't fuck
Go
up.
on.
Can't we do it now?
No,
We can't if we all meet
I'm
up.
bad at D&D. Keep going.
No, you're not.
Everybody.
Cast a spell.
Is
Okay, you're gonna get up.
and get up
as we
and
landed.
move through.
You shift over, you find it, and the end of your movement is getting out of the open way. So you still have your action. You can dash or you can cast a spell.
All right. I'm gonna look both ways. See who. Can I see anybody?
What happened?
Sorry, I
No,
fucked
wait.
up, everybody. I fucked up.
You didn't fuck
Go
up.
on.
Can't we
I'm
do it
busy.
now?
No,
We can't if we all meet
I'm
up.
bad at D&D. Keep going.
No, you're not. Okay, wait. So if I go out, look each way, do I see Imogen? Do I see? No, I'm in.
You don't see Imogen. You see F.C.G. and Ashton to your right, and you see Laudna to your left.
And Chetney.
And I'll say, with your passive perception, you do not see Chetney.
So you ended up going to the left.
I did, but just like 10, 15 feet. Just because I couldn't make it all the way there, and I didn't want to be out in the open.
Okay. All right.
And I didn't want to clump up either.
I'm gonna just make a run for it. I'm just gonna dash if I can see. Wait, do I see
From
Imogen in the middle of the open.
advantage?
So the dust bunny observers, the ones that like the
Color might actually blend
You-
in with the dust of.
you're uncertain if it was enough.
Okay.
You don't know.
Can I see her
Yeah, I
very
have
well?
like very.
Yes, because she ran past you and then
the,
into the dirt.
Started to burrow right in front of you.
In her head, she's just gonna hear "cool."
Still see you.
Is Mister coming?
Yes.
What's his
Wait,
movement?
so even with the dash, that's as far as I can get. Is right out there.
Unfortunately, because getting up is half your movement.
Fuck,
and
I forgot I had to get up.
15,
That's
20
right,
or
that's
so
right.
feet to get beyond the door. And then it's 35 feet in a straight line. So you make the run, and you're just not quite going to get there.
Okay. I love that so much.
Mister has a movement of what? Fly speed of
he-
something? 30?
He coming towards us?
I mean, he's definitely focused in this area.
Okay.
You're too far away to meet an eye line of black shark-like eyes. Unfortunately, you're not able to figure out where exactly he's looking.
Got it.
But that does finish their go. The howls are getting louder, and you can hear as they approach, and you, Imogen, and maybe Fern can see off to the side here, these shadowed shapes kind of like darting past as these bestial entities come running through
Shit.
to join over here that are also mounted by
Oh, I hate that.
two other Iloran.
This is
One of them looks to be a yes. They are. Those creatures have what looks like big
Give you a
leather
good idea
and
how
chain mounts that are put across them, and you get one good view perspective. This one here, it is a massive, muscular, like panther creature, but with no hair. It's like a heavy, scaled body with very much a massive kind of a hunting feline or hunting cat type body. There is no neck or head. You see it stops and turns around like this. Where the neck would be, there is just a jaw and a mouth that like...
Ew.
And there's no eyes visible on it. And it... And then you can hear this is one of the things that was howling.
One of the things. One of the things.
Oh boy.
Okay.
But they just kind of enter the space here. That now brings us to Orem with Ashlyn on deck.
What did you?
I think you skipped me.
Oh, sorry, F.C.G. You're at the end. Yeah, you're right.
Do we think that this guy's coming towards us? I'm gonna use my movement to go where everybody else is going, stealthily.
Okay. Now get you just alongside the low to the ground Fern there. Go ahead and make a stealth check disadvantage for me, please.
With disadvantage?
Correct.
I get advantage on my next roll because my friend rolled a natural
That's
20.
right.
So I'll just roll once. Is that cocked?
No.
Not that
Great. What is that, a 6 or a 9?
9.
It's a 6. 16.
16. Okay, got it.
Right? Because pass without a...
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you roll past and you glance up, and you couldn't see the eye line before, but you do notice
Uh-oh.
of the head shift of this gentleman here.
Oh, boy.
Or lady.
Oh, that's right. We don't know.
Well, anyway, that's the update of what's going on. Like what the map looks like right now. And now the question is, what is the plan? Ashton considers doing Liam considers having not Liam. Taliesin considers having Ashton rage, and to behold it, but that still usually thing. It could just still lose it. So yeah, rage is not something you want to hold on to, deity or life.
We should all split up.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, that's the tenant.
In this
I think
instance,
everybody split up and like hide somewhere for a minute and then just turn into mist.
Boy.
If we can hide individually.
Mist.
You think it.
Yeah, you feel it deep down in your core.
You do? Okay.
Interesting.
We just gotta get rid of this guy. He's the only one who's got eyes on us right now.
I'm gonna see what the fuck's going on with me, and that's a
There's a chance the big savage
That's
guy might
a
not
space
find the
pull,
door.
so I'm getting weird.
Yeah.
Small.
Slightly see
Not
through.
even fit through.
Did the giant rock just bust?
Eventually, they do manage to take care of the cat. They manage to hit the Thought Eater with a banishment spell, taking it out of the equation for a little bit. And earlier there was a spellcast. I think I know what that was, but I can't be sure. Or there was like a minute or two where my screen was where my browser was buffing and stuff, and so I missed like a couple minutes. But they cast like a call lightning spell or something, and it's hitting off at a distance, and everyone, and since I think it's a more of an active spell that's up close, they're checking that area. So that is actually forming a pretty decent distraction.
Okay, so you'll dash it this way?
Yeah.
You get next to Chetney.
Okay.
And you can see kind of the cluster of tents. You can also, as you kind of approach, and while you didn't see it immediately, you can hear other footsteps and people that are starting to filter into this side of this kind of open.
Or trying to get out, or
It has disadvantage because it can't see. So let's hit the AC of the wall, and then one of them was a 1.
Yeah.
So its fists are just like careening off of it because it's not. It looks like kind of wood sections here, but a lot of it is like stone pillars that have been kind of unnaturally grown out of the ground. You can see bits of odd glass kind of.
Not sure why I have that one. There.
Kind of prepare themselves to go ahead and get ready to go after whatever tears through that wall that's not a friend.
Okay.
For the time being.
So you fucked it, then you unfucked it.
I might fuck it again still.
Oh my god.
Okay. So that's going to finish.
And then I'll use my action to just continue on, or my movement to continue on with the rest.
Okay.
15, 20, 25, 30. Yep.
It's about like right up there with Mister. So,
At one point, they needed to slow check, but a couple of them were low with F.C.G. I think getting like a natural one or so ridiculously low. But he manages to use his coin of the choice of the Changebringer to get basically reroll, sort of like they mentioned, sort of the lucky feat, and has one and so allowed him to pass. They managed to hide in this supply tent and start thinking about their next move.
Beings, you feel that confident presence of the voice of the Tempest with you here as a quiet wind begins to encircle all of you, and you watch as your fingertips begin to dissolve, your feet begin to shimmer, you watch as your body begins to feel lighter and almost like you begin to lift off the ground slightly. Let me make a perception check for me.
Oh, God.
Danny said we cast connect going just before we turned into clouds last time.
Yeah, so with the travel there, because you travel pretty fast to that spell,
Yep.
getting to the spot.
Just.
Yeah, it's pretty close to ending, so.
There's no guild here, man. You're lighting up the field. It's amazing.
Yeah,
You and Henry's in there just talking
Nine.
back and shit.
Okay.
Nothing. Win nothing. Okay. All right.
As the din outside begins to crescendo, you can sense and feel that the search is now becoming methodical through all the nearby structures. You begin to hear the pushing over.
Yeah, and as the search goes on, they said that they're going to try to make it their escape now using their scroll of gaseous form to get airborne, and but they're getting there, especially when upon tricking the tracker, they discover it's glowing. Ohan has returned to Ruidus and is rival hunting. They're trying to cast it as quick. The casting time for gaseous form is like a minute or so, and they can hear the searcher, and they can even hear like a tent suddenly just going down. Like Ohan is searching for them and is not happy. Thankfully, they managed to get into the gaseous form and soar off in the sky. They look back. I don't think they ever spotted. I'm not sure they were able to spot her, but they did spot like 40 to 45 of their soldiers there transformed. And as they hit the sky, they do note like how the wind is affecting the forms, and they're in like layers, and they can see off to the different sides like vast storm clouds, and they kind of realize we cannot go into the storms like this. That it'll blow our parts away. And that's where they would have just had to break, but we have a surprise from Matt. He's told them that they have now leveled up and they're now level 12, and he's never done this like mid-episode. So we have unveiling their new levels.
Episode, so puts you guys all on 12. You can think about your abilities and stuff during the break, but at the very least we can roll hit points.
Yeah.
If you know what your next level is.
I did update my
I'll
character.
do Blood Hunter, which is a 10 or a 12.
It's a 10. I keep in line with their levels.
Sure, yeah, you're already ready.
You're already ready already?
Ready already.
Now the D&D character...
8 on you there.
Well, okay. Hang on. So now the D&D character, Frena Reinventia, is now level 12 with 9 levels in Ranger and 3 levels in Artificer.
Oh,
to 10.
Should I go first?
Sure, yeah, you're already ready.
You're already ready already?
Ready already.
Roger.
8.
8 on you
Good.
there already. Lagna?
I'll do.
Don't rush it.
I'll do sorcerer. I feel like there's not much left for me as a warlock. Okay.
Delilah would disagree.
I know she would. That's good. I rolled a 5.
5 is
Right? Sorcerers are
Yeah,
D6s?
correct.
Yeah, okay.
That's good. All right, F.C.G.
I'll take another level in cleric.
All right.
But I'm a cleric of the Changebringer. And I rolled a 2.
All right, 2 hit points. Put it on there, buddy. Fern.
Can I go last?
Sure.
Well, I
Okay, wait.
Are you going to do some weird shit?
I may.
All right.
If you want to wait until after the break, we can roll yours when we return to the table too.
Okay, let's do that.
Go
Because
for
I
it.
made some different
Artificer.
copies and I'm trying to figure
Okay,
out which
so
one.
so you'll continue to consider after the break. Laura.
Friends around the table.
Hi. I am going to roll a d6.
Go for it.
4.
Pretty good.
Perfect.
Sticking with fighter. 5.
Alrighty, 5 on that. And
I argue with success. 6.
6, okay.
He doesn't even
Fair
have
enough.
to suppose
So
more.
that's everyone rolled there. We'll come back with Ferns at the end of the break, and we'll see you all here shortly.
Wet. Oh.
Well, anyway, since they're not sponsoring my videos, I will not be showing you. And real quick, we'll show you what Fern.
And welcome back. So before we jump in real fast, Ashley, have you decided on what you want to do?
Did she instantly change? Oh, yes, I did. Okay, so I'm gonna do. Don't fucking at me. I'm gonna do. So dumb. I'm playing my game. I am gonna do a 3rd level in Rogue.
Hell yeah, I love it.
And I am gonna do Arcane Trickster.
Okay.
Which I know is hilarious because my intelligence isn't very high, but I have reasons.
I love it.
So leave me alone.
And there can be narrative reasons as well, which I
Okay.
love. Great,
After
awesome. So
almost 9 years of playing this game on the internet, we're like, shut up!
Don't!
all right, let's go ahead and roll your D8
No, we
hit
don't
points.
know what we're doing.
Never have, never will.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't care to.
Let's do this one.
Look at that! Out of the gate.
Look at
Wonderful.
that, right out the gate.
All right, perfect.
Add that now.
Do I?
So, Bell's Hells. As you've now ascended into the lower atmosphere of Ruidus.
Okay. They kind of also want to know where Odahan is, but
Of the bloody bridge, its singular red beam just firing past you into the sky above, where it strikes down with the beautiful blue planet, Exandria.
I forget what.
Where do you go and
Yeah,
what do
instead
you
of this
do?
one.
Matthew.
Yes, Sam.
Gross.
Commercial.
Where do you go and what do you do?
Matthew.
Yes, Sam.
Oh wait.
Gross. Gross.
Oh,
Sorry. What are you trying to make quiet?
I thought it was pretty great.
That one, it had a little salsa. Not gonna lie.
Did you eat salsa today?
Nope.
Sam, you were saying.
You tasted it?
I ate it.
I was saying, and we're back from commercial.
We'll cut all that.
I was saying, there's several of us
Yes.
who, in dreaming, have been to.
Basically, they try to figure out where to go, and try to see if through the dreams that various dreams that characters have had, if they can identify like landmarks and stuff. Considering most of the time they are just in a storm, I kind of had my doubts. I don't think they were able to. By the time they were up, they were beyond seeing where Odahan was, but they know she's back on Ruidus. They do, so they don't know where she is, but and they start looking around to a place to go. and they spot a mountainous area in the distance that's not covered in storms. Then we have that. Yeah.
Kind of barren land. You can see in areas where these kind of hills begin to break and where these cliffs begin to jut out, and some of these crevices.
What is Robbie Damon looking at? Wrong answers only.
It's begin to tear into the ground below.
I guess I got some great.
You can see
hang on there.
Bursts of red brush.
He's like, what's he looking at? And he's like, sorry, Matt.
Sorry, Matt. I think this we are.
I'm ready.
As they start heading toward the mountains, they spot below like plains and stuff, including these where there's like herds of these six-legged buffalo-like creatures with like a wreath of horns around their head. Let's see. And they're running into the storm, which apparently is actually something that real-world buffalo do. Apparently it's so they can get the storm over with quicker. They make it to the mountains and start scouting around. They search the cliffs and stuff. They do eventually find this cave which they can hide out for and let the storm pass because it's about to pass over them. And like you said, in their current gaseous forms, they are vulnerable to those winds. They do describe a lot of like the current like a lot of like this red scrub grass, I think they would call it, or so. I may have misheard.
You can
the drowned.
Signs of activity.
They're tidally locked by the bloody bridge.
It's tidally
This is all fun.
Oh wait,
the trashy scrapple.
Merriam-Webster's new word of the year.
Dequeef.
Bequeath.
Requeef. Dequeef.
Bequeathed?
You'd be pleased.
Yeah. Bequeathed.
No,
Anyway, we have bidet, minus size, and bequeathed. Beep, beep.
Dearly bequeath.
So great to be back.
The scribe ball's dark.
They're offering.
Like your heart.
I look up and out and up at. Can I see Exandria from here?
You can indeed, though it is going to rapidly vanish as the dust cloud begins to consume
Does it look like
the
it's
area above
moved
you.
at all?
Not from what you can tell.
That's not.
I'll keep looking.
You lie to him.
Keep looking.
Tell him the drowned.
Signs of activity.
They're tidally locked by the bloody bridge.
It's tidally
This is
locked.
all fucked.
No.
I want nothing more.
It can only fit. It's locked to that specific face of Exandria.
Disprove him.
How much of the sky does it take up? Exandria.
From where you are here, if you look out beyond the cave, which means you have a decent chunk of your vision.
basically from there it says Alexander takes up like a fifth or a sixth of the sky, which is very large. Like a this big. But if the screen was the entire sky, it'd be like a. Anyway, let's see.
But it's of a material, once you kind of pick it up and look at it, like it's began to deteriorate and decay over time, so it's also been here for quite some time and kind of exposed to the elements. But it's not a standard kind of like hempen rope or a silken rope. The material is almost spongy. It has like a...
Oh, wait.
Yeah, it has kind of like...
21.
20 fungus, or at least it was you.
Oh, who me after 10 years?
I knew we'd get there eventually, guys. I'm so proud of you.
21.
21. You, in particular, being familiar with the kind of darker, more moisture-based portions of natural spaces, this is a fungus, or at least it was once a fungus. Oh my God, you two. My friends are dirty. I don't mind.
You gotta get something to clear up that Delilah.
See, that's the problem. It doesn't ever go away. It just flares up every now and then. But whatever material this rope is made of is fungus. It's a dried, treated fungus. But for fungus to exist, it needs dark,
Something to
damp
feed
spaces.
off of. And dark, damp spaces.
Could I check? Yeah.
Something
Could I
too dark
Could I go over
spaces.
to
You're not wrong either.
No.
Could I go over to the campfire and do my damn thing?
I was going to offer you a knife for
Well, anyway, so there. Afterward, we go to Imogen, who starts noticing that there is like that if you look close up, you can see her exuding a red energy and stuff, which and that so is Fern, and so their energies are sort of drawn to each other, tethering them. Okay.
Yeah. Everyone's always very serious.
Yeah.
But even just kind of taking a moment, you would not really kind of focused on the connection.
Children.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have a bloody bridge between us.
Oh, there it goes.
Wow.
You begin to kind of like consider what this could be.
We're in sync.
We're in a mood tonight.
I can tell. Oh, we're all punchy.
Children. Just absolute children.
This is extremely unrealistic for any true D&D campaign.
Yeah.
Everyone's always very serious.
Yeah.
But even just kind of taking a moment, you would not really kind of focused on the connection between Ruidus Born and kind of those power sets, those seeds of Predatos's ability that rested in each of you. But you now see that it's not independent. Meaning there is something that connects you all, even on some unseen level, that is only just barely visible here. And if you want to check your feats real fast, you have a new feature.
Me?
Yes.
Stuffed it in.
Damn.
Does that mean that
Oh, we were watching it.
all the living Ruidus Born are like some sort of a network?
Could be.
Wait, where?
flesh batteries.
Yeah, if those War of the Worlds
Look,
capillary-looking
look over it.
vegetation is any indication. Maybe it is all part of one big shared. What if y'all are like red blood cells? Double gasp?
What the fuck do you think they're doing over there?
Whoa!
That's weird.
Sick! That's cool!
like it.
I get a benefit just for being around her. Because I'm a sport.
Won't you share with the class?
How's y'all doing?
We can share magic.
Oh.
Well,
What? There's
Oh,
a
that's
thing.
cool.
We're synced
Bound to happen.
up.
Yes, they can share. They can, as I said, share magic. What this is that like she can transfer when she can sort of know how she as a sorcerer can transfer sorcery points and turn them into spell slots. She can do that, but she can turn her sorcery point into other people's spell slots, and other people can donate their spell slots to turn into her sorcery points. There, that comes. They're all excited. They can't wait to her. Then Matt has them has a character realize something. If they can maybe able to do this, that she may be able to do this, but also this is coming from a rule set, meaning a lot of the enemies could probably do this too. Meaning, their casters could potentially be far more dangerous than normal. Like if a caster is about to go down, they could generally sacrifice it and transfer all the remaining spells into sorcery points for someone else. Oh, and then we have
Like with open mind and try to sense Predathos.
Okay.
That energy that I felt in my dream.
You close your eyes and recall that sensation, that simultaneously reaching out and opening up. And it doesn't take long for that feeling of you dropping out of your own consciousness.
Oh shit.
Like you are tumbling out of the back of a swing, and there's no ground to catch you as you feel the cavern vanish, and the shadow of the surrounding rock takes you. And here, in this familiar void, you feel that presence, that overwhelming presence that vibrates like the slowest, most ancient snore, rumbling through everything that surrounds you. You feel that connection, that welcoming, earnest draw. Like you've never belonged to anything more in your life. And you feel that tug down, down, down. And then you feel it shift as it notices you. And you hear in your mind, in your soul, in every vibrating atom in your body, you feel it. Welcome home.
Oh.
Join us. Wake us. Make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Did you say wake us? Wisdom saving through with advantage, yes. Advantage.
Yeah. And with the advantage, she nearly makes it. But boy, like that, like she got the big guy, like beyond like the end game big thing beyond lewdness just took notice. Well, having this, you also have a vision of many lights and stuff, and they take the shape of people of different people, including people she knows. Like she sees one that looks like Fern, one that kind of resembles her mother. He's like there, and they're all being drawn down into the planet, into the moon.
If I go deeper, I won't be able to fight it. I'll be part of
You
it.
got your friends here.
Are you sure?
You
I
got us.
really, really, really,
You're
really
connected
think
to
so.
Fern. You love her.
Make a wisdom
I'm here
saving
too.
Do you think your mom? Do you think your mom's fighting it? Do you think she gave
I
in?
think she tried to fight it, but she's still here. She still wasn't helping us because she got sucked in. But she was trying to fight it for so long. Just give into it. Okay. That's
An
better.
advantage?
That's a 18.
It's an 18.
Oh, there's a little one in there.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Oh, that's awesome.
That series of red connecting threads, like the tiniest little bridges between all of these people, this network of Ruidus born. All of these seated figures that have gathered and are still gathering here to this world for what purpose you don't understand, or now you do. To wake them, to wake it. You...
They discuss more. Once she wakes up, she discusses what she saw with those, with the rest of the team. They wonder. I think Chetney comes up with a crazy theory. What if Ileana, Image's mom, is just there to try to spy on Ruidus, but got caught up in. Then once again, I recommend. I can't remember everything, even with my notes. So I recommend you, when you do have a chance, if you can get a hold of it, find the original video on Twitch or YouTube. Hopefully, when it comes out, I'll be remember to put the link in the description.
causes them to exalt into their realized self. So you get the sense that she's probably always been an exaltant, but it took that moment to unlock her.
Oh yes, they talk about exalted stuff. Like she and a few others, when she saw the lights, were like much brighter than others. They were the exalted, and while they said that you have to be born exalted to truly, you may be born. Those who were born with strong abilities were the exalted, but to enter their exalted state, they must be triggered like she was when when they first fought Odahan. And with that, they kind of noticed the storm. Actually,
So theoretically,
hang on, there might be something.
Fern could be an exultant, but just hasn't reached that
In
level
waiting.
yet. In waiting.
I think it's different because I was like made by design as opposed to like natural. Right?
Best that you can tell, exaltants have always been exaltants. They just didn't know the full potential of their power.
Okay.
And there are many more Ruidus born that are just faintly Ruidus born and kind of affected by those energies.
Okay.
But are kind of the long historical predecessors of this.
I wonder if exaltants are exaltants because one of their ancestors also, like, they had ancestors who were also Ruidus born, and it's like a accumulation through generations. That's just a thought I had. They noticed that as I said, they're taking place. This is all taking place while they're in a cave, waiting on storm. And once this storm is over, they move. They consider having Pate to help keep them traveling, and gaseous form, and since they're much faster at flying in gaseous form than is, to keep him in the bag of holding. Also, they could go check and see if that possum, the Lauren toward possum, that's turned back and is still alive or not. Mm.
It's not coming out. As you tug on him, and it gets like one arm and a shoulder out, and it's. Well, I mean, actually, getting in there, you put.
Yeah, once they do find, they kind of start pulling it out, and they do find that it is now one dead Lauren Juggernaut. Problem is, it's also now a lot larger than it was going in, not being a possum anymore. So they have to. So it's kind of clogging up.
Put him in there.
The
It's awesome. Getting him out is a whole different scenario.
Come on, bitch!
As you tug on him, and it gets like one arm and a shoulder out, and it's
dead.
It's definitely
Limp?
dead.
Oh,
The
okay.
hand is limp, but it's not coming out.
Oh,
You know what?
Leave it.
There's a way around this. Go to town, F.C.G! Oh, it's in my eyes!
like a cavern horror film.
Rocky Horror.
Yep.
Rocky Horror. Say little shops.
This is the Sam Raimi moment of this current session.
Oh boy.
Blood splatter on the wall side,
God.
buzzsaw sounds, and cutting. Laudna in the corner, grinning like a child on Saturday morning.
Turning into Honey from Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf.
Yep. But you have now a Rylora Juggernaut in pieces. Individual arms, legs, head.
Finger for me.
Oh boy.
Thank you.
We should actually put these back because to Fern's point, we could need bait, we could need a distraction. You never know when you'll need a
need all of
thigh.
it? Maybe just
Sure
like-
you do.
I mean, just like a
You want
couple
to leave
pieces.
something behind?
Yeah, for the whatever lives here.
Oh, like a little tip. That's fair.
Is this an insane place to try and plant something?
Yes, I wanted to get positive. They play with all the cards. So he's pointing out that they still have a deal that they had struck. The all mines burn. We'll call it. I'm not sure what it is. Like high mine or something. Has that seed or whatever it has that they wanted to plant on Ruidus. They determined they were doing that cave because it's fungus, and as I mentioned before, fungus also worked better like in more shadowy areas and try to find a more deeper cavern later. I'm still a little scared. Like, what happens when this Pablo meets it comes in contact with the God Eater's consciousness? They take off in the gaseous form again, and they soon find up in the mountains this ranch area, like this ranch town. The ranch. In it, there's like they can see the like Rorans, but the Rorans there are only like taking are only like 20% of the population. The other 80 is a new race they've never seen before. It's shorter and stuff. They can see they're like fully clothed and stuff, and they can't actually make out much of their bodies. Just that they're more of a short side. If you're wondering why I'm so answer, I'll try to finish this so I can use the restroom. Sorry, not sure if you need to know that, but a short thing. Once they move, they can make out a sort of like thick, meaty hand, like when there's grassing. And they also notice that the Roloran seems to be in charge, but it's not. Doesn't it seems to be like more of an almost like an occupation stuff or something, maybe similar to what happened in when they were separated in Minnesota. What was that town called? You can look it up. They Notice this is more of like a ranch and stuff with animals and stuff, not like farm. Like it's a barn, not farm. Uh, they raise creatures, not. They figured that they may be able to use tongues on F.C.G or stuff, or F.C.G might cast tongues on one of them so they can communicate. And right as they're doing so, that's where the episode ends. Matt and his cliffhangers. Well, with that, all that's left is to unveil my new, my latest, my current homebrew. And we're back to showing off some new classes. We have the College of Mentor Bard. A short way to describe it: good support, not very good life expectancy. If you know what the trope of the mentor, you understand why. Lost spells, and yes, I will say, with the exception of Private Sanctuary and Dream, all these other spells can also be found on the cleric list. That was just coincidence. I was just looking for ones that could possibly fit the theme. We got at level 1, you got the level 1 spells Ceremony and Guiding Bolt. At level 3, you got second level spells Borrowed Knowledge and Enhance Abilities. At come your 5th level, you grant to 3rd levels Life Transference and Feign Death. Your 4th level spells Death Ward and Private Sanctum are you gain at level 7. And finally, at level 9, at your level 9, you get Legend, Lore, and Dream. For your other 3rd level ability, besides extra spells, you get Worldly Knowledge. When calculating the bonus granted by Jack of all trades, the feature to skill checks, you round up instead of down. Like you could add half your no with the bard's Jack of all. You usually have half your proficiency rounded down to anything you don't not proficient in. Now it's rounded up. You got a lot your knowledge to share. And then I forgot to add like what levels you get this. Next thing feature you get is helpful hints. Whenever a creature that utilizes one of your bardic inspiration dies, whenever they use it, they can roll roll both the d20 for the check and the bardic inspiration roll twice, and take the higher result of each. So that is a major boost. Major boost. You really have to make sure that you're teaching them how things are done. And then finally, the capstone feature of the subclass. Last lesson. As a reaction to dropping to 0 HP, if you know the trope, you know what this is referencing. You can designate one ally as a protege. The protege can choose to have one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw they make to gain the benefit of a bardic inspiration without using up one because you're basically unconscious. 2-0. And they can use this again once every short for sure while you still have 0 HP. Thank you for joining me. This is Free Day Reinvention, and I wish thee good fortune of quest life. What the? Oh, son of a!